خوفك يقلب علينا.
I suppose we'll find out.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم نادر ولنكمل سلسلة هاغوارد ليجاسي. وإذا عجبك الفيديو لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك يا حلو. وبسم الله. طبعا آخر مرة وقفنا عند مهمة بوبي سوينج، ما أدري يا الله يا الأسامي بي سوينتج. إيه
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe.
هذه المدمنة على الحيوانات.
Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack? I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
اوكي، هنالك بعض المجرمين الذين يكسبون الذهب من بيع الحيوانات، ونحن جايين هنا عشان نوقفهم. القنطور اللين مع السهم.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
مرت على الخير القناطير سمحونا بالمرور. أول مرة صراحة نادر في مخلوقات زي كذا.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
نعطيها اختفاء. من الجيد اني مطور الاختفاء تحت المهارة تخليني اركض حتى وانا ما اختفي. اكيد لازم نكون هادئين. تشوفني كسرت فمك عادي. ما هذا لا اوكي، حاول تكون طيب. حاول ابدأ الصندوق وخذ الثاني. خذ القدرة الخاصة. خذ. دمرت الجسر. يلا الربيوستا. لا طف. لا ما طاح. نعطيه هذا شيري.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
اللعنة، لقد تدمر الجسر. خلنا نعطيه المهارة. لا لوموس ويش بيرو. فيه حلو، صلحنا الجسر بعد ما كسرناه طبعا. اوكي، نشوف وش في الخيم. ريبيريا. اوكي، نعطيها تلويته كذا خفيفة. اجمل شيء التلويت يعني خفيف، ما في يفتح الصندوق، ما في زي كذا، على طول ايش قدامك تلقى تبرع. لو تخسي وكأنه نادي للصيادين، وفي تنانين بعد. انا ثاني مرة شفت تنانين بعد اول حلقة. كانوا مسوين حلبة للحيوانات اللي يصطادونها. او مبارزة.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
لازم نعمل بهدوء.
Yes. A more hushed.
I don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with them.
نروح منه الصراع حركة التنانين.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
في
Will they
الجوب
join
يا
us?
كذا.
They say we go too far.
وأنا جالس
The violence
طولها.
isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
نويت منا. المهم بتكون سهل. لا في هنا في لازم ناخذ. بوبي نسينا.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
يا عندي وشو
What's going on down there?
قاعدين يعنفون التنين المسكين.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
يلا خلينا نفزع لها.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from
بيض
the looks of it.
التنين.
We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
اوكي بس ليه حابسينها في قفص؟ بالعافية.
Hello, Hamora.
بيضة التنين. والله شكلها فخم.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements
Hello,
of surprise
hello.
will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
خلينا نشرب. خلينا ندرع حلو. حلو. خسي. احا. امزح. يلا تعال. كل معطي. 1 2 3 4. لا 1 2 3. نو سويتها عليه بالغلط. طيب هذه. تعال انا اوريك. لا وين اللي بيوسه هذا؟ تعال يلا ازعجنا من يوم قاعد يطيرنا. شوف التنين. هذا ويش هذا من وين طلع؟
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
اوكي انا اوريك. احا حول. يلا كوزين تعال يلا انت روح. خوفك يقلب علينا.
Been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
كفو يا الفزع كفو. أبادم من بكرة أبيه.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
شوف البيض وش نسوي بها؟
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
حلو، أخذنا بيض التنين. هاي يا ترى هل سنستخدمها ولا لا؟ أوكي، نبدأ المهمة الثانية.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft.
أوكي، أنا قدام
I
المقبرة.
came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
أوكي.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I
بنحاول
still have
نلعب
that rune symbol
التخفي.
we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
إيه لنتبع سباستيان ونرى ما الذي يخبئه لنا التعويذة المظلمة.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
وررررر.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
لا لا
Revelio.
الريفيديا. نروح من الطريق الأفضل والأسهل. راح ليفلهم عالي 21 فما ودنا نخاطر. صراحة نجري 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 نجري.
This is going well.
لندخل المنجب. حلو، دخلنا بدون ما يرصدنا أحد. سباستيان معنا كويس.
For better or for worse, we're in.
اوكي.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
اوكي، في طريق يمين يسار. ناخذ يسار. اوكي، اقفز. حلو حلو. حرفيا تقدر تسوي كل شيء وانت متخفي.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
اوه سبايدرز. اوكي. كذا انكشفنا.
An intruder!
حلو. لا 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 تعلم. سلام فجر. حط. بيدي تحت.
Incendio.
خذ وحدة. يلا.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
وحدة هنا.
Incendio.
اوكي. الأخير هناك.
Cabin door. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
فتح الباب. حلو فتح الباب. استكشف الحين وش اللي داخل. اوكي واضح ان كان فيه اتجاه بسجل يوميات اوز الثالث ما بين 7. قل عادت إلى الحياة كما لو كانت في ضباب مائي منذ متى وأنا فاقد عن الوعي. فقط أتذكر عيني لا حياة بها خالية من الحزن ولكن أيضا أتذكر الشعور بالحيوية عندما شعرت بالألم يتلاشى ولكن بعد ذلك بدأ كل شيء بالتحول عندما سقطت. لابد أنني أصبت رأسي لا أشعر ولا أرى علامة تدل على ذلك لكن الألم شديد لا يسعني إلا أن أتمنى أن لا يكون هذا هو الموت الأسود. على الأقل ما عاد يتألم بعد الآن.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
في هنا.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
اوكي لقينا
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this
نشوف
place
الطريقة اللي هنا.
feels odd. Accio!
Confringo! Incendio.
غريب.
Revelio.
أنا على سباستيان.
If the
اوكي شوف وش
triptych led
عنده.
us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be
اوكي
sure.
نروح على
I'm
المكان
fascinated by
السري.
it. Now for the moments of truth.
لا تخسي رجعنا. كي نشوف القطعة من اللوحة جبنا واحدة من
Please tell me you
أصل
recognize the
ثلاث.
location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that? Unbelievable.
وصل علينا. وصلنا المكان.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories.
المنجم. اوكي، هو ما يقدر يروح معنا عشان ما يكشفونه، وحنا بعد لازم ما ننكشف. الابواب لازم ما تشوفنا، هذه لازم نختفي.
لوموس.
لا مو بدون نختفي.
The door is looking at us.
اها، هذه نفس الصناديق اللي احاول افتحها.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
في مناجم
I
الجوبلين.
believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
اوكي، وين
Look
نروح؟
at this lift. Impressive workmanship
أتوقع
for so
نولع
simple
فيها.
a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
ايوه، ذكاء ذكاء ذكاء. سحبنا عليك. لا ايش يجيب الهندي هذا يقهر؟ اوكي وصلنا.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
إحنا في
I've read
مناجم
about
الجوبلين
mines like
الحين.
these. Seeing one is something else altogether.
How nice.
نعطيها مسافة.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
حلو.
Revelio.
نعطيها ريفيليا. كيف لازم لها تخطيط.
Watch your step round here. One there.
حلو، شتتهم.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Infantry and human.
نعطيهم النار. حلو.
Accio.
قطع أوله. يلا نعطيه.
More than I'm used
فجرت
to.
المسكين.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word.
باب اللعين.
Lumos.
نختفي.
Yes, of course.
We're being watched by a door.
اوكي نكمل.
Incendiary.
هذا الصراحة وش
I feel
سوى؟
like a character
نكمل.
from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
الباب اللعين.
Incendiary.
حلو خلصنا.
This is not good. They're building
يسوون
enormous drills, bigger than this
زي
mine could
المدرعة
contain.
والحفارة الحديدية.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
الخروج من المنجم، كيف نخرج منه بسرعة؟
Accio.
اوكي، في اختصار جميل هنا.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Armit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Can we please talk about what... Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Armit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
اوكي، لازم نتكلم الحين مع القزوم. اين انت ايها القزم اللعين؟
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife.
ساسي لأنحن حيا.
Told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
اوكي، كذا خلصنا مهمة القزوم. اتمنى الفيديو عجبكم، واذا عجبكم لا تنسون اللايك والاشتراك وصلوا على الحبيب، والسلام عليكم.